working down blue collar. A chance to live a dream in Tennessee. In Tennessee.
Scraps here. Do not throw it in the trash. No, 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 no. Throw it in your compost. This is my compost outside. My neighbor, when I first moved here, let me see. When I first moved here, my neighbor gave me this thing. I always have a bucket here. I throw water because this should be saturated, so it starts heating up and it starts, deteriorating, and it just helps to compost sooner. But we've been getting a lot of grass. But see how, because the chunks, it's taken a longer time. But I already took some of this and threw it in here, so you rotate it, because it's that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm not in a rush, but I'm going to have to start to. I've been starting piles in different areas. I have one that's an acid from the leaves and everything, and no food. And then you have this one, but you're supposed to layer it. Greens, you need also you need the food, which does it, and then you do grass clippings. You just keep on mixing it and throw it in there, and it needs a lot of water, which this needs water because it hasn't rained too much, so we have to throw that in there. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Compost it or give it to the animals. All right, I just want to show you. See how it's big. It's winter time. This is not going to break down, so that's why they tell you to make sure you try to crumble it up, because this is going to take a long time to break down. This is winter time. Now the other video is from beginning, in of course last year in the springtime, summertime. You have to keep it, but if you really want your stuff, you should be flipping it, and that's how you do it. But a lot of people just throw it in there and let it just do its thing, and it takes up to a year to 2 years before it processes and breaks down. So I keep on just adding, like I said, between animals I feed, and then everything. But I don't put no dairy or meats. No meats go in here. Now I collect also leaves through the fall time. I have 2 bags. I have about 2 or 3 bags out there, and I added to this. I add other stuff. I don't have no chicken or manure or anything, so I can't add that to this. But I wouldn't go and buy containers. You can get pallets. You can make a little spot. Like a lot of people just guard it because of animals, and if they have dogs or whatever. But I do it all along my edge here, back there, away from the house. That's all like different stuff back there too. So this is what I do. This is from the tree, so I just cover it so the animals don't come. I do have a lid, which I'm going to start putting it on there. But this was given to me from my neighbor, which was very nice of him when I first moved here. I started out because I was learning about composting. And as you see, that's frozen. I usually put water there, let the rain between feeding my garden, or it's for this. It's a lot easier. But I come here I come out here and I try to, this flew off a couple times, but yeah, from him giving it to me, that's the only reason why I'm using it. I will go down there and throw. That's later in this year. I'll start doing that. And I just want to give you a little update on, it's starting to come out. I'm going to sit out here and figure out where I'm going to grow everything. I did get a few things. It looks like a hot mess. This is where I had the corn out. I made it a little bigger because with winds here, it doesn't knock them over here, and they did really good last year. And then potatoes I usually do back there, right here. So I have to figure that out too. But I have a lot. I have my garlic, but it looks like it's doing okay. I'm going to put more stuff over there. So this is how it's going to look. And then I ordered something, which I'm going to show you guys. And I got some T-posts. Either I might do it on just back there a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I really have to think of what I'm going to be doing and how much I'm going to grow. Because if I do rows, like with the T-posts and the stuff that I bought, I'm limited of how much I'm going to be growing back here. you know, so I really have to think about this and start doing a plan. So all right, so stay tuned for this. I'll sit out here and tell you what I'm gonna be doing. So between, I just did my compost, throwing some in there, and I'm showing you. Now we need some kindling. We ran out. We had some wood, so now I'm looking for some thick wood, not just a twig, and fill up a couple of buckets. And then I have to do my organizing in my back room because things are starting to come in. I have to do a video for you guys of things that's coming in and for this spring what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to give these guys an update of what I'm doing now. This stuff has been here for a long time. Let me show you. I'm just going to show you here. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Right there. We got a whole bunch and it's sliding down our hill here. So this is, we did it on purpose to put it here so we can always collect, because it's old and it'll burn, you know, and start a fire for us. So this is what I'm up to. So I did order a couple of things. I'm gonna be doing a video. Look at that. That would have been a good. You know, I'm looking at stuff too, like here. The thicker, the better the thick. I figure I'd do that. It slides down, but I'm going to be, like I said, pretty decent. See how it is? It's just dirt. It's totally dead. And that's what you want. You want sticks that are dead. And this has been here for almost, wow, 2 years. We've been chopping down a lot of trees that have been blown and causing damage between the electric company coming out here, which I'll show you. Been coming, and this is from a fence from when I first started gardening back here. I was trying to prevent any kind of animals getting in the back. Before I got the fence, I was wattling. I seen it on YouTube, but it didn't work out. So now it's here. So a lot of this stuff is thick. I got in the woods that was from trees that fell down. So that's what I'm doing here. So basically we're going to be doing these kind of stuff, and I enjoy coming out in the woods. So, but yeah, this is what we do. All along the side I also have you know, compost. I'll have it where we have some wood ash, and that's not hot. We leave it outside. Once it's not hot anymore, he brings it out and he dumps it. And where he dumps it, I usually put leaves and other stuff, and I'll throw some food. I do different spots. It's just nice to have it in different spots, because I'm, you know, where I can just go put it in my wheelbarrow and go. And that's what I'm doing here. But yeah, this is the only thing that's great. You have to prepare. We went through it like crazy. This winter is a little colder. I think last year it wasn't as bad. This year it's pretty not that good. I have a feeling we're gonna be going through all that wood that's on our front porch, which is fine, because moving it to another location, which we're thinking about along the workshop right there at the house. We're thinking about putting it right there and just cutting up wood, so we can have the porch back, because we don't know, we might enclose it in. We're just not sure what we're doing. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing out here. And something came in, UPS came, and I can start going clearing out in the woods, and I'll show you what tools I got and why. I'm trying to just get nothing with gas, nothing with electric. You know, I'd rather do it by hand and don't have to worry about it, because the prices are so expensive now. There's a few more things, but I'm trying to get it stuff slowly, because my job is not, we don't have work. Usually towards the end of the month, sometimes we don't have work. And with those days, so far it's been 2 days I haven't worked. And So now I had to figure out of the box, like, what can I do to make up the money? So I'll sell a few things on eBay, and because I stopped selling when I work for my job, so I can have it for emergency and then start, and I'll start back up. So there's always ways that we barter, or you know, we see free stuff on Craigslist or free stuff on Marketplace on Facebook. We'll go in there, and if it's something free, you know, a lot of people, but most of the stuff is free, is like an hour, 2 hours away from us. It's not really worth going all the way out there because of the gas prices. All right, I'm going to continue this, and all right, well, there you go. We're just keeping up. He has some buckets in there. I'll do more tomorrow. Do a little at a time. And there it is. That's where we take it from. You see how it's sliding. It used to be all the way up to here, and from all the rain, it's starting to slide. So that's where but we put it here because this is older. We cut out, the electric company had to come because it was getting too close to the lines, and it fell on the chicken coop right here. Another thing too, you'll see a video of the chicken coop. Now it's on the ground. What happened was, this is why, if you don't have a plan in place, this is what happens. You go back and forth. We're going to make that green thing into a chicken coop, but he was supposed to give us wood, help us out, Bill, and he don't have any of the stuff that we need, and right now we don't have it in our budget, so I have to figure out. So this green thing is going to be my greenhouse, and we're making the chicken coop, the doghouse, into a chicken coop again. But the only thing is, we can't do, I have a short video I'm going to show you the holes, build holes, but the only thing is, we ended up getting our tank, we didn't know they were coming through this way. We thought they were going to go into the woods. They did it right in this area, so we have to watch where we put holes and put fencing at.
Done today. I got my dollar store paint and my 6-foot PVC. Thankfully, Bill's going to come up with the post hole digger. So we're going to be fairly big, not real big, but we got about 12 posts that are going to go in. He can knock them out in 2 seconds. And then we're going to get that cattle fence way back in the distance there. We're going to buy more, and we're going to have a big, huge corral for our chickens. All right, so now you can get a better idea of just how big it's going to be.
So that's why it's very important, guys, to have a plan in place. This has been going on for almost 2 years now, and that's way too long to figure out what you're going to do. But then there's things that happened that my money that I saved up had to go towards other things. So always have a plan, but have it longer than what you're expecting, because you just don't know what's going to happen, especially if you're on a budget and you're just working with what you have. And that's what's going to happen. I'll probably get some T-posts, which I can afford, and I have chicken wire over there, so I might just create something to go around, because I was going to get a dog pen. But as soon as it gets on the marketplace, it's either too far away and cheap, or it's sold already. It'll say pending. It goes so quick, so you really have to catch on it. So I have chicken fence. So all I have to do is get the T-posts. So I was thinking about doing that, and then somehow do a cover for them. I just want to make sure it's perfect for them. I don't want to raise chickens for the first time and something happens. So, but it is going to happen this year. I'm going to make it happen, because, you know, I don't want it to discourage. I've been discouraged because chickens is something I want to enjoy, but there's always reasons. You know, there's always a stop that happens in life, so don't get discouraged and don't get upset about it. Just do a plan in place. I recommend that. And see how we do it. We throw, these are all trees that fell. We brought them up here so we can have them. And I just ordered something, then got me something. And then I ordered something, I just got it today. And I'll show you what it is in another video. But yeah, this is what I'm up to today. I'm gonna go into the back room. I'm really excited because it's starting to be seed starting. I'm a little late, but not late. I wanted to start it at the end of the month of January, but I'm a little behind, of course. And so now I have to catch up, and I'm trying to get things done. So now I'm doing my walk. I try to walk every day. I missed it yesterday because I was in the middle of stuff and I was doing things. And yeah, and like I said, my job, I'm really nervous because now I'm trying to figure out what can I do to make, even if I make a couple of bucks for making up what I work. Yeah, so I gained my weight from stress eating. Worrying about, do I have everything I need? Am I going to be able to afford? Am I going to still have this job? I have to stop worrying and doing. That's my problem. I have to start doing. Just go out there and do your best. You know, try to think out of the box and think of stuff that's on your land that you have now and create something out of it. That's why I like to sub to people who are, you know, it is what it is. This is what it looks like, and it's not perfect. Because, you know, you might learn something from them saying that, oh yeah, you know what, I could just done that. Like, just for example, there's a pile here, but I don't know if I'll take this one because there's rabbits. There's a big rabbit in there. But that is a old fence. It's rusty, but I can actually use that for stuff that I want to grow out here. I know that's animals there, but it's one thing that I don't have to worry about. I can cover it, make sure they don't get into it, you know, something, or grow something here that, you know, with weather-wise and everything, but animals don't like. That's what I want to do. I'm thinking about just growing things that I can come out here, you know, and something that's not good, that animals are not going to bother or eat. But there's so much in the back here that I can clip, get done before the green comes back. I have so much to clean up in here, and I like I said, then got me something that I really wanted, and then I just got my other one that I came in. I have a gift card my mom gave me, and that's the gift I want, plus another thing I'm going to get for myself, which that's why I have to go inside and organize my back room. I don't know how many times to organize my office into everything I need, so I don't know. I might see what I can do in the workshop. Maybe I can put it in there and start. So this is something I really need, but I really need to think it through, because now that I don't have that many hours, I don't want to spend it on the wrong things. So that's what's causing me to stop shopping. I'm thinking of my future. I'm like, oh God, if I go get this, do I really need this? Do I truly need this? Or should I get something else? So that's what's stopping me right now. But it also will help me, I think. But it might just be me, so I don't know. Yeah. All right, I don't want to keep on rambling on. Now I'm going to go inside and get something to eat. Got the kindling for later, because it's going to get cold this weekend. And I think tomorrow I'll gather more because of the weather. We don't know if we're getting snow. I know New Jersey and Boston are going to get a lot of snow, they claim. I don't know, so here we are. I heard something in here. This is where I'm going to be working at, right here in this little area. Try to get some stuff done. So yeah, I was in there working with the one thing that then gave me. I was excited about it. I get excited. I think it's a wonderful Valentine's gift. You know, I don't want flowers. I want things that's going to help me with my garden and make it into what it is now. But yeah, that's where I was messing back over here. A lot has to be cleaned up. This is the trail where the deer go. So yeah, I like coming out here to see what's going on, what kind of animals. I might, if I have it in my budget, get trail cams, but I also want the trail cams to work instantly, you know, not the timing, because if someone comes on my property, I want to know now, not when I run out and get the USB. So it's like a back and forth thing. I don't know what to do, so. All right, let me head in, see what I can do inside. Like I said, don't stress it. If you're just don't have it, sometimes you have to take a break. That's just something you have to do. Don't pressure yourself. You know, I think you do better if you just take your time, but do something. Even the smallest thing. The smallest thing can be anything. Just do something. You know, get some stack. I'm finding all this stuff. See, I have a lot of twigs here. I'm going to use twine, and once I start doing what I'm doing in here, cleaning up, I'll twine it up. So, all right, stay tuned. I'm going to head back out to the house. I got my walk steps in. I got about 1,000 steps. I'm doing bad, everyone. So, I did a goal for 5,000, and I'll even make it to maybe 3,000. That's it, and that's not like me. How I lost my weight was I was doing 10,000 steps per day, and you would really think that having a homestead, a lot of people, and it's not true. You work hard, but you're building muscle. So sometimes when you build muscle, you have weight. So you have to watch out for that. You know, look at that. That's a beauty too. All right, I'm gonna head in. Try to get some more stuff. Get something to eat. Maybe have another cup of coffee. Get this day going, because each little bit that I do, I get things done. All right, I'm doing leftover spaghettis with a little bit of butter. Added 1 egg into the pasta, leftover pasta, then. And I'm going to put 2 more eggs in a little bit, and then I just season it with garlic powder. You get salt and pepper. You can put like grated Parmesan, and you just let it. Just make sure you get it caramelly, you know, first, and then you add the. I'll add 2 eggs. So stay tuned. All right, I added 2 eggs. You just season it up, but see how crispy it is on the top. Have it on high. Make sure your cast iron is on high. I love this. It really tastes really good. So I had this before, and because of Dan's the one said that, hey, you know, get leftover pasta and throw some eggs in there, cheese, whatever, garlic powder, whatever you want, you know, pepper, and just add it in there. You can do onions if you want. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, there's a little bit of mozzarella in there, and some of the Parmesan cheese here, grated, and that's all you do. It depends how crispy you want it. I always like fried spaghetti. If you ever have it with the sauce, my mom used to do that. My stepfather, he was the cook in the house, and he made fried spaghettis. Always have leftovers. I didn't want sauce today because we had the meatball sandwiches, and then we had also whatchamacallit, spaghetti and meatballs, and this is the leftover, so I don't want to waste it. So I figured out the box. It's 12 o'clock, so this is I don't eat breakfast. I have coffee, and I sit down and try to figure out what I'm going to do for today, what has to be done. And now I'm eating my brunch, lunch. All right, stay tuned. All right, let's get it on the plate. Oops, sorry. There you go. I guess it's considered a cast iron. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Nice and crispy. Got the egg. Got the cheese. Now the taste test. Might need a little bit more salt. I don't know. So here we go. Could use a little bit more salt, but really good. Try it out. Just try it out. Doesn't hurt. Always think out of the box, especially when you have leftovers. Figure out what you can do. Look it up. But then recommend this, and it is delicious. So I give it a thumbs up. That's it. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Bye now.